But we're gonna see what we can do for him, okay? We'll do our best. Sound good? Because we love our nutty dog, don't we? Okay.
This thing I got from a pig stop. Why
what?
This thing I got from a pig stop while we were going to the zoo.
A pig stop?
Uh-huh.
Maybe get at a gas station? A rest stop?
It's the place where we always go to the zoo and we stop at.
The zoo's not that far away. I know what it is.
You can use it on my back.
No, I can't.
The city has reached a $7 billion deal with federal regulators and advised investors about the quality of mortgage securities before the financial crisis. City shares are gaining 3.5%. Samsung for now is halting business with a Chinese supplier accused of using child labor. A group called China Labor Watch accused Samsung of overlooking the use of kids as workers at a factory that makes cell phone covers and other parts. Swiss chocolate maker Lindt is got enough iconic American candy company Russell Stover. Lindt creates the third biggest chocolate producer in North America. It is the biggest deal.
I might go through here real quick.
7-year history.
That's Taco Bell.
Also visit the Whitman Sampler brand name. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average up by triple digits, gaining 132. The Nasdaq up 24. The S&P up 11. I'm Ann Cates at Market.
Yeah, now I got I'm going to try that breakfast.
Attention homeowners,
Daddy,
I'm Jay Farmer,
Yeah.
can I
president
have
of
the
Quicken Loans.
bacon
Can I have some rewards?
sandwich?
What?
Can I have the
Can
bacon?
I see what they got first? Bacon
No.
sandwich, is that?
What?
Cinnamon?
I kind of like them.
Loaded potato, beefy nacho.
Hi, how are you today?
I am doing great. Is it just breakfast right now?
Oh, we actually have lunch now, too.
All right. Gracie, do you want something?
Yes, I want a icy or a drink.
An icy. All right, just a second. I don't think they got ices here, Grace.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they do. They got those up there. Can I get? What do you want? A cherry one?
a vanilla.
Oh, can I get a vanilla icy?
Do it regular or large?
Regular, please. And let me get. What do I want? Can I get a Chipotle Ranch chicken? And a one soft shell taco. That'll be all.
Okay, so order on the screen, correct? Oh, I'm sorry, just a second. Actually, that's not right. Okay, now is it correct?
Oh yeah, can you go ahead and add that black cherry? I'll go ahead and take one of those Kickstart black cherries.
You want one of those too?
Yeah,
Okay, it's $7.50.
thanks.
Thank you.
What?
How you doing?
What did I take?
You got a vanilla.
Oh, vanilla. That means I got the kind I always get.
Here, put these in that glove wrong way. Well, I'm only gonna do that later too. See if that works here. See if that works. If that don't work, then I gotta go back home.
Do you like any sauce?
Can I get a mild sauce, please? Hey, Gracie, put this in the glove over. Got it?
Me and Grandpa can share this.
Grandpa don't drink soda. In fact, I really don't drink soda either. Yeah, I'm not saying I do. That's what I was gonna get. I was gonna get those Cinnabon things. The little donut thingies.
You might like them.
You too, thank you.
Man, they do the work quick.
What they do?
They make it quick.
What'd you get?
I got,
That's all you got in it.
it has vanilla in it. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. I forgot.
Did your brain catch on fire?
What?
Did your brain catch on fire?
I don't know.
You don't know if your brain caught on fire?
No.
My name's Gracie. My brain has caught fire.
Yes, I caught fire. Instead of burning on fire, caught fire.
That song, man. I guess it's good music. So we'll go inside. Then we'll go over to AutoZone. Emergency broadcast? That's an emergency broadcast.
So your truck, you're going to need some help. Would you call you need AutoZone? We'll take care of the parts and advice.
In fact, we find out that in the Chicago area alone, over the weekend, and individuals like Mark Kirk are speaking out against this, Republican of Illinois. Apparently, the original group of 748 kids that have been transferred from areas near the border to the Chicago area, 319 have been placed with family members or sponsors while they await an immigration hearing. The other 429, Mike Barone writes today, have been placed in facilities run by a group called the Heartland Alliance. Well, that sounds nice, the Heartland Alliance. I mean, the Heartland, that must be a conservative group, right? It must be a terrific group. Great. Private sector stepping in. We don't want the government to spend money, right? Wrong. A nonprofit organization that receives grants from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. We're now learning about how the nests of all these, quote, philanthropic groups have been feathered heavily by you, the U.S. taxpayers, to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars each fiscal year. Now these groups are having to step up. Okay, we gave you this money. Yeah, there are strings attached. You take 300 of these kids. Senator Mark Kirk of Illinois complains that state officials don't have enough information about the situation. These detention facilities should be completely open to the press, into the American people so that we know what the conditions are, and we should be able to talk to the kids who are there, he told Fox. Nebraska faces a similar situation. I found out in the last 48 hours that approximately 200 illegal individuals have been transported to Nebraska by the federal government,
We
said
went to
Nebraska Governor Dave
Nebraska.
Hemken told Politico. The federal government is complicit in a secret operation to transfer illegal individuals to my state, and they won't tell us who they are. And you wonder why these people across this country are raising their voices, and now, perhaps for the first time in the last 5 years, there is a crack in the African-American support of this administration. Sometimes it takes a crisis for people to see the truth. And I'm not saying it's going to be the majority of African Americans are suddenly going to vote R. No, I'm not saying that. But with the right Republican leadership, you could actually make some real headway here and grow the conservative movement in a really positive way.
Mr. President, we're asking for you. You're spending billions of dollars in Texas, but we got a problem here in Chicago. We will not stand by this here and keep letting this senseless killing and shooting happening in our community.
Well, we don't know what's happening with the 16, 17-year-olds who are also part of the youth. The illegal immigrant youth. To listen to some of these media accounts, everyone's 3 years old crossing the border. But then when they show the photos, the photos where you blur people's faces, how do they get privacy rights when they break into our country illegally? Why are these people entitled to privacy rights? They walk and basically jump into the arms of our border patrol, and then we have to be concerned. Well, you got to blur their faces. What? Why are we blurring their faces? This is all wrong.
When
We
is
have
my
no privacy as
sleeping
American
with us?
citizens. The federal government.
Today night, tomorrow night.
The federal government is watching every
What?
keystroke on the computer, on the cell phone, text messaging, Facebook, all the rest. We have no privacy any longer when it comes when we're American citizens, legal immigrants. But the illegal immigrants crossing the border, they get secret transport to parts unknown inside the United States, and they get their faces blurred. By the way, a whopper of an immigration sob story on the cover of the Washington Post newspaper today. We'll get to it later. And more concerns about to whom these young people, these young illegal immigrants, are being transferred. What about the Heartland Institute? Does the word Heartland really describe what's going on within that organization? We have information for you. Larry Kudlow will debate me on this subject. He was apparently attacking me a few weeks ago on his radio show, and Larry's an old friend. I actually like Larry a lot. He was attacking my position. People think, oh, are you mad? Why would I be mad? Bring it. I turned Larry around on China trade. I'll turn him around on this. Don't go away.
You're going down, baby, baby.
It's been a long time coming, but change has come to America.
Hey, Rabbit.
With the president
Watch out, Rabbit.
setting aside all of these funds for immigrants
Get out of my garden.
and forsaken African American community and African American families. I think that's a disgrace.
So now next thing we're going to do, we're going to get Spiky. And we are going to then take Spiky to the... Can we give Grandpa a big hug and kiss? Let's make it Jeep. Come back here. Come back here. Where's Spiky? You go bathroom? Go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Alright, come here. Come here. Pick you up. Ready? Gracie, you get in there and get your seatbelt on. Get that spoon out of there. We don't take metal spoons with us anywhere.
You all right, old buddy?
Gracie, get your seatbelt on. Sit back. There you go, Spike. Spiky, Gracie, get your seatbelt on. Spiky, stay. Get your seatbelt on.